Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the Psalms 119 morning. Guys, let's go to verse 46. I will speak of your testimonies also before kings. No, I will speak of your testimonies also before kings and will not be ashamed. This girl got me off anyway. Guys, let's talk about my morning so far. I have this great routine in the morning where I have my prayer time. I wake up listening to the Audible, which is going to give me my scripture. So I was in Leviticus. Then while I'm showering, getting dressed, putting makeup on, I'm going to listen to a sermon. So I was listening about the leper. John MacArthur was preaching this morning. So then I go into my office and I'm going to get in my journals and Michaela calls. So she's calling, telling me about witnessing. Now, you know we all got to be in there for that. So she was witnessing at work. And I was just like, oh, that plays right into Psalms 119. She's not even ashamed. She's telling of the testimonies of God because the young man had said that he felt he would die in his 30s. Y'all see that roll of the eye? That means she ain't going to be out here long, y'all. It's misting because she worried about her hair. And we sitting up here talking about the testimonies and not being ashamed. But no, she going to sit out here because do you know, then she sat in my office another whole hour.
You called me in there.
Did I call you? No, you came in there.
No, you said, hey, Tease. And then I was like, oh, what? And I thought she was going to ask me to do something. But then she was like, have you talked to Kayla? And you know, when it comes to Kayla, that's my baby sister. So I don't play no games with Kayla. And so I was like, no, is something wrong? So, you know, my mind started doing 800 things at one time. And then she started talking about the witnessing. It was like somebody coming to the Lord. Who? What? So, okay, I'm excited. And now I've been practicing active listening. Thank you, Miss Dixie. So I wasn't saying nothing. I was just listening and processing the information. And by the time I processed, I had a lot of thoughts.
An hour later, we done talked about when she first came to the church and the God delivered her. She done took me back to my college days and I was crying out to Jesus. So then we all talking about the leper and the one who he didn't just come back and say thank you to be saying thank you, but he was the only one that realized that he was in the presence of God. So guys, let me tell you something. Who you gonna share your testimony with today? Because something my daughter said on this morning, she says, I had to call you. I knew you was up. I had to call you and share with you how I witnessed to a man who's concerned about dying in his 30s and asking him, do you know where you will go? But she let him know, if you're concerned, you can do something about it on today. I don't know about you, y'all. That got me fired up. She's on her job. She's being a light. You know, she's got management telling her how she's doing so great and how everybody around her, the atmosphere is different. And this young man was able to receive a word from her. She said, I was able to tell him, I really care about where you would go. I care about you. Guys, do you care enough that in everything that you're doing in your life, on your job, in your neighbors, your community, we were talking about families, how you want to give Bibles to your family members and all these different things.
Whether they want them or not, they get.
Well, we're going to have the right attitude, y'all, when we share our testimonies. But even before kings. And then you was reminding me today about, we don't know how we're going to get before a king. Some people were being in prison back in the day when Paul, you know, I call it the both. But we don't know what our journeys. We don't know who we're going to be in front of. But I'm going to say today, start right where you are so that when you do get before kings, that testimony, you know it and you can deliver it with conviction and passion. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Guys, take that and run with it. I am Joy K Massenburge, your morning motivator, serving you a hot cup of inspiration so you can be productive and a joy to someone else.
Don't run, though, if it's raining outside. You might slip and fall.
www.joykmassenburge.com. Guys, go there and book your call with us. We are waiting to talk with you. All right.
Bye, guys. Have a happy good morning.